like you. I'm CC keep a job Palmer. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in the pool. The piss. So SHEIN and got hit with the RICO, so
yeah. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know.
hey y'all, what's up? It's me, CC, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you would stay, subscribe, and become a part of the Fashionceesta family. Here over on my channel, I show you how to be your baddest bitch at an affordable cost, and today we are doing a chit chat get ready with me, and we really got into some things, so ain't no need for me to hold out with this intro. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, y'all know I would normally prep my skin off camera, but in this instance, baby, we're gonna be doing everything on camera. I think what really helped me last time was for me to just sit everything to the side in the order in which I used it, so that way it would help with the links and also help me when it was time to use the PNGs. So I'm gonna honestly fast forward through the skin prep part because nothing about my skin prep is new at all. We are using Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin in the shade 25W. I actually decided mid-recording of this video to turn it into a individual foundation review just because I realized I've never tried this foundation, so therefore there's not a review for it on my channel. So if anybody is of a deeper complexion, is wanting to know how the Makeup by Mario foundation looks on us, how it wears, I'm an oily combination girl. Y'all already know how my foundation reviews go. I'm gonna make sure I put the link in the description box. More than likely, I don't know which one of these videos will be up first. It'll probably be the chit chat get ready with me, just because I already know what I'm gonna talk about and what will probably bring some views in. So this honestly might get edited before that video. I don't know, it depends. Or maybe that'll go up first and I'll put this up on Sunday. So, ooh. Hold on now, Mario. He ate that one thing. Like, the girls already love the Master Matte palette down. This foundation looks gorgeous on the skin. It's nice. I didn't scoop out much. You guys know I'm working with a sample because so let's talk about it. Let's really jump into the chit chat get ready with me. I don't know if it's just that I'm just not excited about any of the products, or I just don't care to really shop at Sephora as much anymore, or Ulta, because we don't have the big Sephoras here, and even our freestanding one definitely doesn't have as much stuff. I feel like I really only like shopping at Sephora when I'm out of town, because it seems like everybody else Sephora is popping but ours. I tried to get some Danessa Myricks yesterday. They didn't have that in there. And so, you know, I really just have not been in Sephora much. And it's crazy because of my birthday and like Christmas, I am a gift card hoarder. I don't know why I feel the need to spend money, but my logic is always, I would rather spend money when I have it and use gift cards for when I don't need to be spending money. Like, that's my logic on how I like justify spending. But I didn't see anything in Sephora that I was like, oh my god, I have to have. And most of the stuff that I felt that way about were products that I already had. So either I was already sent it in PR, or I just genuinely wasn't interested. So really, this Makeup by Mario foundation was the only thing that I'm like, oh, I haven't tried, I haven't tapped into this brand yet, let me see what the foundation is hitting for. And so I would have bought it in there, even though I get a pro discount with Makeup by Mario, but they didn't even have my shade in stock. So even if I wanted to buy it, both of the shades that I sampled were out of stock, and they were like, oh, you can order it. And I'm like, girl, if I'm gonna order it, I'm gonna order it directly from Mario where I get a discount. Like, the whole point of me coming in the store is for me to be able to grab it right now. So they didn't have it, so I got samples. But this is how it looks on the skin, and she's eating. Like, Mario, you did that. So far, the skin is, she's eating down. We love her. We love her. She looks good. I have been loving going back to my Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Espresso. It's just something about the way that the matchstick just wears. And honestly, when she first came out, I was using her directly on the face, streaking the face. But y'all know I like to apply my contour onto a flat top brush and just buff it in for that more like effortless look. So y'all see how that's kind of just already like blending into the skin versus sitting on the skin and streaking it. Because one thing about that matchstick, babe, she's gonna dry down, and if you don't move fast enough, you're gonna have a hard time trying to blend her out. So I just prefer to just go ahead and streak her onto the brush and apply it to my face that way. So speaking of beauty, I really hope that you guys have had the opportunity to check out my baby. I am so proud of 427 Beauty. Like, when I say it has been, I feel like it's very hard for me to not get emotional or to not cry when I see people taking pictures with their packages and letting me know that like they received their stuff, the feedback about the products, like all of that. I've just been so excited to hear what people have to say, because of course when it's yours and like you like it and you sit with it for a while, of course you think that is great, or at least that's me, because I don't believe in putting my name on anything that I personally don't stand behind. Like, if I do somebody's makeup and they love it and I'm just like, I mean, it's okay, or I get the critiquing myself too much, then like y'all won't see a short for it, my Instagram won't see a reel for it. Like, that's just how I am. I don't like putting out work that I don't absolutely love, especially with my name attached to it. So for me to have taken so much time and investing so much money into 427 Beauty and for it to be getting the response, there's a hair on my face. Business has been going really well, especially for me to be a small business, for my rollout that I wanted to have with my marketing, for that to ultimately not really be going as planned or go as planned. The business is still doing what it needs to do. I've already had returning customers, which lets me know that, you know, your girl know what she's talking about. But more importantly, I feel like one of the reasons why makeup artists start brands and not just as like a get rich quick scheme is because we know what we like to work with. We know how products should look and sit and feel on. Loud ass muffler. I just feel like the way that he's been able to establish his career and he has a style, I know that the products are going to eat whenever they're by a makeup artist. Because like I said, we know what we like to work with. We know how we like the products to look, feel, and sit on the skin. And so I'm not shocked that I really like this foundation. Like, Mario did his big one. Another thing we have to come back to is this Merit Beauty blush. Y'all know your girl loves, and when I say love, I love that e.l.f. putty blush so bad. Like, that blush is just amazing. But y'all know I got PR from Merit. Like, they reached out to me for me to try some products, and of course I selected blushes because I have 427 Beauty. I don't really care to test out or try anybody's lip products right now because I have my own brand to promote and market. So I was like, okay, let me try their cream blush. When I tell y'all I'm obsessed, y'all know in the video that I did for them, I used Mood, which was more like a berry tone blush. Y'all know I'm an orange blush girl through and through. Get into it. And when I tell y'all it sits on the skin just like this, like all day, the skin looks so nice and healthy and dewy and just glowy. Like I can't wait till I get to what I consider to be my skin goals so that I can just do me a little brow and throw on some blush and a lip and call it a day, because this is definitely the blush to do it with. Like Merit really did their big one with this blush. So if you are in the market to splurge a little bit, because it's a little pricey for the blush and you don't really get that much product, but it's good, it's so good. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to, doing a little bit of spiraling, doing a little bit of business ownership, you know, but it's coming together. And I think that what I realized is it's okay for me to take a break and not have to come back to my platform and apologize, because I'm human and I don't want to sit on here and trauma bond with y'all and get on here and be like, oh my God, this is what's going on in my life. And you know, no, baby, I'm not doing that. I try to keep my emotional problems or whatever it is that I'm going through personally off of social media. That is the point of me having family. That is the point of me having community. Outside of that, y'all not about to see me out here cutting up on no internet behind some emotional shit. And so speaking of, y'all know I don't really get into the tea too much on here anymore. But I have to talk about this because, you know, it's your girl. I love Keke Palmer down. Like, if you know me, then you know, like, this is a Lauren Kiana Palmer stan account. I love Keke, like, and for me, it's not even about her acting. And it's so crazy that, like, she started a network that is for social media creatives and things like that. So Keke, if you see this girl, please don't take this as no shade, because I'm on your side. Hire me for QTV Network. I know y'all can always use a makeup artist. Always. I don't care if y'all need me to take background photography. Like, girl, I'm good at that too. So I'm like you. I'm CC Keep a Job Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Hire me, girl. So I know by now y'all have all seen the controversy with her baby daddy / boyfriend. Let me not reduce him to just her baby daddy, because I feel like that's shady when it's obvious that you know that that is someone's partner. The whole Twitter debacle. So apparently people don't understand that Usher is a legend, and to have him sing and serenade you is like a once in a lifetime type of thing. And even if you are a celebrity, but specifically a entertainer, and you are somewhere to be entertained, you help the artist entertain their show. I'm gonna touch on Darius, but I really want to more so focus on the people, like the regular folks like you and I. Not to say that they aren't regular, but you know, us everyday people that was chiming in. I personally feel like he was corny as shit for that. Women go through so much, especially postpartum, and to see Keke popping out, and at least to the public eye, it looks like she's enjoying her body. She's not really experiencing postpartum depression to us. Let me say that, because we don't know what go on in people's personal and private home. And I'm gonna let this concealer sit a little bit so it can get a little bit tacky before I go to blend it out. But we don't know what go on behind closed doors in these people's houses. And so we don't know if KEKE was having a hard time accepting her new body, but from what it seemed like from jump, sis was loving it. And we've been loving it too, because let's get into it. My sis has been eating the looks up, okay? Has not missed once. Not even while she was hiding her pregnancy. That's really when it started. Sis got her a team, and she's been very consistent with her looks from the stylist. And shout out to Sergio, because y'all know I'm from Columbia, and Sergio is from Columbia, South Carolina as well. So shout out to the whole team. Either way, KEKE has been very consistent in her looks, and babe, she's been taking it. She has been taking it. The body has been bodying, the face has been facing, and I'm happy for my girl. When that whole situation popped up across our news feed, I kind of saw it. I saw it after this outfit though, You're a Mom, and it seemed like, you know, it might have been sarcasm. I listened to KEKE's podcast. She has brought this man in for a job to create content with her. I know that KEKE is sarcastic, so I mean, even though it was definitely humiliation, I think that a lot of us, when we initially saw it, was like, oh, he's joking, because like she been popping out and been looking good, so there's literally no way that he is dead ass right now talking to the KEKE Palmer like that. Child, that man, or at least from what we see, that man was not playing. He went on to talking about being a traditional man and how like it's not even the dancing, it's the outfit, which personally I feel like the way that her and Usher was swaying, you would have been better off saying that that bothered you than talking about the outfit, because it wasn't bad. And at the end of the day, she's an entertainer. So her being in music videos, her doing all of this other stuff, like she gonna wear something that's more revealing than that. So to hide behind, oh, it's the outfit, it's the outfit, it's the outfit. Like, boy, shut up. Like, that annoyed me so bad, just because I just know how much, like, at being a woman, we struggle with our image so much. And like, with men, y'all have it easy. Y'all get to be ugly in peace. And like, as long as you got some money, a girl gon' with you. Well, certain type of women will work with you. And y'all know, and I'm fair, there are certain women that men would not be able to get without the access, the fame, and the money that they have. And there are certain women who know, like, they wouldn't look at those men if they didn't have those things. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. So personally, I just feel like as a woman, everything about how we feel about ourselves, how we get chosen, whether or not we're married or deemed attractive, is all tied to how we look. So when I see a woman, especially a new mom, embracing her body and like people going up for her, it just makes me very sad that like the very person who should be loving and helping her embrace her body would embarrass her on social media. Especially when them clips just dropped about her talking about them handling a business under the table, and you brought it to social media and then was in your likes. Yeah, we saw them likes, we saw them. It don't matter how quickly, once you realize that people will take it that far to start digging and looking, because them old tweets definitely got pulled up. And I'm not somebody who is like, oh, let's hold them accountable because it's something that they tweeted in 2013. Like, I believe that people can change with new information, with people humbling you, like what happened just now, with people calling you out, and not even necessarily using the term educating you, because I feel like that's such a cop out to say that. But I feel like when people get on your ass and let you know that like your ways are terrible, and even if you were joking and you were saying harsh things, like once it comes to that, You are allowed to have new views and have new information and not continuously apologizing for things that you said. Like one general apology, I was very ignorant, I was very young when I said that, I shouldn't have said that, and so on and so forth. But like, my boy, we talking about Trump administration, brand new tweets. Like, you a grown ass man, those are thoughts that you meant, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all of that because you decided to hop your ass on social media when we really wasn't hearing from you like that at all until you popped up with KEKE. And now people digging into your past and things that nobody would have never known about, all because you went out your way to embarrass your lady. Like, I think that that is just another level of corny to me that I cannot. But at the end of the day, that's KEKE business. And if she decided to stick beside him, girl, that's your business. We can't tell you what to do or how to handle your household. But I want to talk about what it brought out in these men and why I hate when relationship conversations hit the timeline. Because the regular men, we talking about, you know, us common day folks now, just stemming from KEKE's situation. You everyday men that get on here and want to talk about being a traditional man and a respectable man, like, some of y'all aren't even good men to be concerning yourself with how a woman should carry or handle herself. And just because I'm a woman, I don't think that, you know, everything that a woman say is correct or politically correct, or that, you know, just because I'm a woman is right. That outfit was not crazy at all. And the thing about it is, y'all know it's not crazy because y'all sit on social media and y'all like women pictures with their ass cheeks out, everything but they nipple showing, and y'all go up for it. And some of y'all will say y'all stay in character. Y'all will call certain women whores and this, that, and the third for them being sexually liberated or just showing off who they are. But y'all don't even be good men trying to police the way that women move. So there was like a lot of misogyny on the timeline, and I hate that he even reactivated his account and said what he said and then tried to stand on it and was like basically doubling down and making it worse, because it just kept the conversation going of just showing how controlling men could be. So I really want to touch on boundaries versus insecurities, because as a single woman in this world, dating, not really though. I mean, I'm not really dating right now because that's what's in the pool, the piss. I can't deal with no man that try to tell a woman how to be at all. From telling a woman, oh, you shouldn't wear makeup, or you shouldn't this, you shouldn't that. Nigga, you not gonna tell me how to be. As a woman, when I sit here in front of this camera and I do my makeup, even when it's not in front of the camera, when I decide I wanna, you know, look good, I do this for me. Let me tell y'all, don't nobody love me more than me. I love to get in the mirror and just look good and, you know, like, get into my bag. It makes me feel good, whether it's with or without makeup on, and I don't need somebody trying to tell me how to stay small because they feel like that's what they need from me. With low self-esteem love to get women who are, I won't even say high profile, but women who are sure of themselves, and a lot of them take pride in like breaking women down like that, and I think it's the most disgusting thing ever. And it's crazy because I feel like, you know, just to tie back into myself, I've definitely experienced that. Men chasing after me because I'm very ambitious. One might even say mouthy. I'm very like, hear me roar, you know? And it's not on purpose. Like, I'm just sure of who I am. I love who I am. It took me a very long time to be confident in a woman that I see in the mirror, because there used to be point in times, and I've talked about this on my channel before, where I wouldn't even leave out of my house without makeup on because I just was not confident in myself. And through obviously a lot of therapy and a lot of just like working on myself and the things that I'm insecure about. Like, there's not one thing on me or about me that I'm insecure about that somebody could come and say something to me to make me feel bad about. I know who I am. I know what I look like with or without makeup. I know what I wake up and look like, and I love her. I think that she's a very cute girl, you know, and when she throws some makeup on, she turn it on a notch. So this idea of trying to humble women who are feeling themselves is just it's so weird. And the thing about it is, for him to even say, oh, it's not about, you know, it's not about the dancing, it's the outfit. And so my thing is that then gave these other regular men the opportunity to go in and start trying to like bash and talk about how, oh, women don't care to not do what make their partner uncomfortable, so on and so forth. And it's like, boy, your insecurities are your problem and your problem alone. And telling women, like threatening women with being single or never having a man, it's like, okay. And for me, I love when a man threatened me with that, because it's like, baby, I don't care. Like, I literally do not care. Do I want companionship again? Absolutely. I love, but I'm not willing to settle to say that I have love, because to me, settling is not love. Settling is taking what you can get, and I've never been one to take just what I can get, because I know that I deserve the world. So guess what? I'm gonna pursue the world, and that's just that. Anything less than that will not work for me. I said so many men were just being very nasty. They started bringing up KeKe's pictures of when she was suffering from cystic acne because she has PCOS. For her to even open herself up to be, I won't even say, well, yeah, comfortable. Like, she's sure of herself. She knows who she is. At the end of the day, baby, she is still KEKE Palmer, that girl, okay? So all of that other nonsense that y'all was trying to talk and trying to like, oh, you gotta remember what she looked like I just feel like I could sit on here and talk about this for days, about how just disgusting men, weird men, have this obsession with humbling women and trying to make them feel bad about themselves in order to make themselves feel better. Like, oh, you not as cute as you think you are, you not this, you not that. And it's like, okay, and if I'm not, who are you to sit here to try and tell me that I should feel a certain type of way about myself? I'm sorry, y'all, I gotta pause this. Like, I can't talk to y'all. I gotta do these brows off camera, because y'all know I don't play with my brows. I'm gonna put some gel in it. Got to be needs to throw me a quick little sponsorship or something, because I know that they got one for the brow. I just haven't been able to find it, and it's probably because they saw our ghetto asses putting this gel in our brows that they said, let's create one just for the brows. Okay, brows are done. Anyway, like I said, at the end of the day, it just boils down to control, and like, some of these men just literally hate women, and it's so weird to me. So girls, stay safe out here, because these is weirdos. That's my little take on the KEKE Palmer situation. I just personally feel like it was corny, and all it did was just expose how some of these men really feel and think when it comes down to women. And I personally think that it's corny. You can't handle a bad bitch, leave a bad bitch alone, seriously. And that's not even just for like the KEKE Palmers of the world. That's for a lot of these women that y'all see out here, and they live these luxurious lifestyles, and they're beautiful, and every boy that you follow, or every guy that you follow, you see in her comments, or even if you don't follow them, you see that there's a lot of men in her comments that want her, and you know, always talking about how good she looks. If you know that your ego can't handle that type of woman, stop thinking that you that guy and pursuing her and then being mad at her for being who she's always been, which is a bad bitch. I see it so often, and I think that what scares me about that more than anything, just to take it to a serious matter, is like people are getting caught in domestic violence situations because they have partners who think and move like that. And not necessarily putting that just on Darius, but I'm talking about like these men on Twitter who be threatening that they would kill a woman. Like, I pay attention to stuff like that. I'm so sorry. Like, any guy on my timeline that get the joking about something simple about that's insecure, blocked. And I think that that's like the perfect way to know whose DMs to answer, to see what these men be saying when conversations like this pop up on the timeline. Do you also think that he's corny and he's overreacting? Is he arguing with women on the timeline? Because if you are, I'm telling you right now, go ahead and stay out my DMs, because it's never gonna happen for you, buddy. It's never gonna happen for you. I'm not interested in dealing with nobody who is insecure, nobody whose ego is so inflated that you feel like you need to control who I am to make you feel better about yourself. Absolutely not. We will not be dealing with those type of men over here. And so, like I said, it's y'all gotta pay attention to how people talk, because it's always, oh, it's just Twitter, it's just Twitter, it's just Twitter, oh, it's just Instagram, it's just Instagram. No, some of these people, most of these people really think like that. They really feel that way when that topic is at hand. That's how they feel about it. Like, y'all gotta pay attention to the stuff that people argue about online and the things that they jokingly say, because at the end of the day, if you don't really stand on it, why are you speaking about it in that manner? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't care what KEKE wore, or I thought that, you know, like she was out of pocket, or I wouldn't have done that. I mean, I might not have said it, but I definitely wouldn't have been online joking about it like, yeah, you know, because I'm gonna wear what I want, knowing that when it comes down to my man, that's not how I am. But fortunately and unfortunately for these men, listen, with nothing wrong with what KEKE had on, how she was dancing, like, and let me talk about this, because y'all are really pissing me off. As somebody who has literally loved Usher her entire life, like when I say I have loved that man my entire life, like I'm talking about literally, I tell this story all the time when I talk about Usher. I had show and tell in kindergarten, and it was just like, you know, something very mild. And I wouldn't necessarily say that my school was like a private school, but we definitely had to wear uniforms. And I was in kindergarten. Y'all want to know what I brought for show and tell? Usher's Vibe magazine with him pouring out water bottle over his head, and I got in trouble. And I feel like this sounds so elderly to say, because I'm really not that old. I'm only 31, but we were definitely still, when I was in elementary school, our teachers were allowed to beat us. And when I say I got in trouble for that, I got in trouble. But I love that man down. And y'all wanted us to come and show and tell, so I'm gonna show y'all better than I could tell y'all. KEKE, being the millennial girl that she is, I know she loved him down as well, which is why she was at the show gagging the entire night. So I feel like he's an entertainer, regardless of her being famous. Like, I don't care how much money I touch, how many accolades I receive, how I feel about Usher, how I feel about Beyonce. I would have been acting just like KEKE. Just like, so all of y'all that are going to the show, specifically the celebrities, like, y'all are just, please quit playing in my face. If you, Usher, go back to serenading the regular women like me who you don't know and don't follow and can't point out because of Instagram. Come back to serenading us. Cause I wish that if I was dating a man will look at me crazy for being excited about being serenaded by somebody who I have literally loved since I was a child. Let me tell y'all something. My family salon got nominated for the best beauty salon back when Steve Harvey was still doing his award show. And the one that I went to in Atlanta, he booked Usher as a performer. And when he came to that stage, my mama looked at me because she already knew. Get out of my way. When I tell y'all, I hauled tail to that stage so fast because, baby, that's Usher. Like, I have literally loved this man my whole entire life. Like, no bullshit. I have literally loved this man my whole entire life. And so I'm going to go up there and I'm going to be a fan. That's why performers perform, to perform for their fans, right? So why are y'all making it a big deal? Like, I just thought that whole situation has just been corny, and I hope that Usher has learned his lesson. Leave them corny ass celebrity girls where they at and come back and probably spent their life savings to come see you. Cause these celebrity girls is getting corny. Don't be playing in my man's face like that. We ain't doing that. So anyways, speaking of social media, clearly I don't like to use the term I'm back, but I'm back creating and posting content. So I'm gonna just link the socials to like my makeup page and obviously to my The Fashionceesta page, because I have not posted a damn thing on there yet, which is terrible because I've been telling y'all to follow it. But I don't know, y'all, I gotta start soon because I really am dead set on social media being my full-time job, and it's obviously not gonna come through inconsistencies. I think that because I just try to keep everything separate, it's too many social media pages to run, and so I get overwhelmed and I decide that I don't want to do nothing, which is obviously not helping what I'm trying to do, which is grow. So we gonna get a grip on that sometime soon, but make sure y'all following my social pages. Y'all already know when it comes down to my chit chat get ready with me, I keep it very simple. We do my basic everyday makeup routine. I've been loving just being a blush girl because it takes it to the next level. Oh my god, it looks so good. So I'm about to finish this up. And I actually need to go to Walmart and get another one of these Black Radiance palettes. Definitely gonna take my pictures and then like go to Walmart because I need to get some things. When I tell y'all the matte white inner corners have been eating, like it really just takes the look to another level. Either a matte white or a nude. Yes sir ski. Oh, I know I brought up social media. Let me know what y'all want to see from me. Do y'all want me to keep doing just like drugstore reviews, drugstore product reviews, all of that good stuff? I wish that I had a better setup. But when it comes to my hair, like I get very frustrated, so I like to do my hair in a space where I can concentrate, or else y'all would have way more hair tutorials. Because listen, I thought about refilming this, but I had to literally brush my hair, not brush my hair, I had to take my hair down, blow dry it, put a little something in it, because this heat is so disrespectful right now that literally I was standing outside talking to my neighbor for like, I swear to y'all, not even 15 minutes, and my scalp was leaking. Like my body was wet, my scalp was leaking, and it's just like, I can't do nothing in this heat. I can't do nothing in this heat. I can't do nothing with the heat. So I've literally just been like, you know, chilling in the house and honestly trying to stay out this heat so I don't have to keep redoing my hair, because I hate when my hair is cute and then I have to take it down, because one thing about me and a ponytail gonna fight, and sometimes the ponytail don't always come out the way that I need it to. So luckily today, because I wasn't rushing, probably because I decided not to film it for y'all, I was able to successfully take my ponytail down, remold it, and get it back in. And I think it actually looks way better than it did when I did it the first time, like including the side piece little bang things. They look so much better than what they did when I first did my makeup, so that was a win. And yeah, so let me know what type of content y'all want to see. I promise y'all I am definitely trying to make some things shake in regards to the content, but I just don't want to put out content that I feel like people aren't going to watch or people don't care about. I'm probably going to get back into uploading like these videos here and clipping them. I just saw a really good TikTok video about an AI app that helps edit videos and like cut clips up. So that'll probably be how you guys start to get most of your content, or at least being able to see what I'm posting. I want to get back on a posting schedule so that way it will make me feel like I have a job again, to actually be more proactive about how I post my content. But until then, I'm just gonna keep editing how I'm editing and filming videos and praying to God that y'all still like me enough to decide to watch them. But please let me know down below in the comment section what type of videos you guys want to see, and let me give y'all a list to choose from, because I don't want y'all getting in my comments talking about, oh, do pranks. Girl, I am 31. I'm not pranking nobody and risking my life playing with y'all to try to entertain y'all for content purposes. I was doing vlogging, but to be honest, all of my friends are in relationships. Some of them are in relationships and have jobs, so I don't really see them as much for me to do anything. And granted, I know that there are people that vlog that show you their content and it's just them, but where I live is not that much to do. So me vlogging is kind of only gonna happen whenever I have like maybe like business stuff that I want to take you guys behind the scenes on, or whenever I have events and stuff planned. And even still, I try to like keep the camera out of my friend's face, because at the end of the day, this is my job and I'm there to show up and be a friend, not there to put a camera in their face and work and do YouTube stuff. So as much as vlogging can be kind of like, I don't really know that that works for me and my channel right now. Maybe when I relocate, it'll be different, but as for right now, girl, them vlogs gonna come a dime a dozen. Sorry if y'all couldn't see just now, because I know I had that mirror up. We're gonna do this lip, which y'all know I'm not really gonna be able to talk through as much, and we're gonna go from there. But I will let y'all know I ain't tell y'all about no other products. I'm gonna have them listed down below in the description box for you guys though. But I'm using chocolate liner from 427 Beauty, and I think I'm gonna use basically as my lip color today, because I'm just trying to keep it very simple for these pictures. I know what I meant to tell y'all. Damn, I don't know if the content gonna hit. Well, hell, maybe it might, because the name's so searchable right now. I was gonna do a SHEIN try-on haul, because I got a whole bunch of clothes sitting in the box that I never tried on. So I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna waste his face just on pictures. But hell, SHEIN and got hit with the RICO, so I don't know what the content gonna do. I have a pet peeve. I don't like to use my lip, like my glosses. For me personally, I don't know when this happened, because I didn't used to be this way, but I don't like to use my actual lip wand that's for my glosses directly on my lip because I hate to see the color of my gloss change. Like, let's get into basically. She's the one. Alrighty, you guys. Normally I will put like a clear gloss on top of this, but I'm gonna let this rock for right now. So this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for sitting and chitting and chatting with me. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to follow me across all platforms at thefashionceesta. Don't forget to shop for 27 Beauty. And I got so much more coming for you guys. Again, don't forget to let me know what you guys want to see from me down below in the comment section. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I feel like I've said that multiple times, so that means it's time for me to close this video out. I love y'all. I will see y'all in my next one. Goodbye.